I knew what I was doing.
Well, mga plano po natin for today, but always enjoy the rest of the day. Nag-ingat po tayo ha, pulwang mga galing po natin sa araw ito.
Street ka? Ha?
Nakita na kami.
Ha?
Nakita.
Two top guys. So I just try to do work with what I have and just wish for the best.
The boxing world is about to witness something no one saw coming, an epic showdown that could rewrite history. And who dominated the ring is now facing the ultimate test of age, stamina, and raw willpower. Rivalries and billions of dollars hang in the balance, and only one fighter can walk away unscathed. Are desperate, promoters are sweating, and the stakes have never been higher in boxing history. Really happened behind closed doors that could shatter everything we thought we knew. Stay until the end to uncover. Oscar De La Hoya stops by Manny Pacquiao's training camp ahead of the bout against Floyd Mayweather Jr., offering guidance, assisting with the workout sessions, and spending time in a positive and focused environment together. Oscar De La Hoya explains that working out alongside other fighters inspires him to train with greater intensity, maintain sharp focus, and keep pushing beyond his limits. He also enjoys supporting others during their preparation. In this situation, Manny Pacquiao.
When I see somebody working out harder than me, then I can step it up. The adrenaline kicks in, so yeah, and it's fun working out with people, with friends.
Manny Pacquiao shares that Oscar De La Hoya has long been a source of inspiration for him. He continues to respect and look up to him, admiring the skill and greatness he showed as a boxer.
But the good thing is, my favorite is De La Hoya, because De La Hoya is my inspiration in boxing, when I started boxing. Even though I beat him, but I still look up to him because he's a good fighter.
Oscar De La Hoya remembers the fight where Manny Pacquiao beat him, a result that eventually pushed him to retire from boxing. He speaks highly of Manny's punching power and describes him as a truly outstanding champion.
And then my last fight, I'm like a shell of myself. And Manny Pacquiao beats me, and he's the next champion.
Oscar De La Hoya commends Manny Pacquiao for his strong love for boxing and says he constantly aims to deliver thrilling fights for the fans, just like the true legend he is.
And the warrior that Manny is, he's gonna be like, because I love to fight and I want to fight the best, and I've been watching boring fights and I want to come back and give a show.
Manny Pacquiao believes that age doesn't matter when strong passion leads the way and genuine love for what you do keeps the inner fire burning.
That's the evidence of you being a passionate with the sports. It's a like part of your life, a boxer, to fight. And I grew in boxing as long as I'm still enjoying the training.
Manny Pacquiao's trainer explains that Manny works out like a machine and continues to amaze everyone in the gym with his non-stop dedication and extremely demanding training routine.
I know, but I'm saying he's a machine. He ran an hour. He did strength and conditioning with you, which is not easy.
He didn't realize that this gets a bit harder as we increase the rounds. This is going to pull back on the runs a little bit. Now he knows.
He did strength and conditioning with you. He went all out. He worked hard, and now he's doing 1,600 sit-ups.
Yeah, well,
he's a machine.
Yeah.
What kind of machine is he?
Huh?
What kind of machine?
Crazy machine. He will, but as we increase this, we'll pull the running back shorter, faster. But he knows. So now he knows what the training's about. We increase the training, we increase the stations, change it up all the time, so it's continually shocking his system, and we get the good results.
It was a great workout this morning. He worked hard, as he always does.
Manny Pacquiao trains with full intensity in camp, throwing quick combinations, using strong footwork, and keeping constant movement, showing clear focus and determination while getting ready for another tough fight. His speed, discipline, and non-stop drills display the commitment that has shaped his legendary career in boxing. Manny Pacquiao says he feels fully prepared this time because he believes he was not completely ready when the first fight happened. Manny Pacquiao explains that anyone who has true passion and commitment to boxing can achieve success, no matter their age.
Oh yeah, I learned a lot on that fight. Way back 2015, I think we become mature right now and how to handle it, and I hope that it will not happen again the way it is last 2015. It's the experience is not really 100%, but I'm hoping for this time around no more excuses, especially to my condition and also for everything. I'm so excited and ready to the fight.
Manny Pacquiao says his mind never signals fatigue, and his endurance drives him to keep going in the ring.
Of course, boxing is boxing. It's really hard sport. When laziness comes to your body, to your mind, then stop boxing. Forget about boxing. But as long as you dedicated, you have fire, you have interest to punish yourself like that, and for hard work, you enjoy doing hard work, training like that, discipline, then go for it. Continue boxing. But
if you do that, you'll be successful.
Of course. But something comes to your mind, especially in the middle of preparation, let's say 2 months after 1 month training, it's tired, lazy.
Auli'Molan Agaji sees the upcoming fight as another big payday, much like the excitement around the first clash between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. While the 2015 bout was hyped as the fight of the century, it didn't fully meet many fans' expectations. The match focused heavily on strategy and careful movement, with both fighters emphasizing defense over high-impact action, leaving some viewers disappointed. Malignaggi points out that even without the fireworks, the fight still displayed exceptional boxing intelligence. highlighting each fighter's skill and awareness in the ring.
When the time comes, like, come to my mind, my heart, like, I'm dizzy, I'm tired. Then forget about boxing. Yeah, right? But as long as you have passion, dedication,
You still have fire, then yeah.
yes, of course. But look at your body also, because sometimes your mind is active, but your body
Body
got
says Mine stopped a long time ago.
So that's why I'm trying. I'm trying to push myself, but stop it. Really.
He points out that bouts like these usually generate huge financial gains for everyone involved, from promoters to broadcasters, making them as much business ventures as sporting events. Looking forward, he believes the new matchup brings both opportunity and pressure. Fans naturally want thrilling moments and clear results. While fighters need to balance smart strategy with exciting action, Malin Agaji emphasizes that these major fights blend spectacle and sport, where careful preparation, tactics, and audience expectations come together, creating high-stakes situations both in and out of the ring.
Look, that one was also a little bit too late, and they didn't really fight with that passion and fire. It was more like, I'll dance, you dance, and if nobody gets hurt, we both win, And that's not really what fans want to see. Having said that, the first time around was for the championship of the world. Floyd was champion. Pacquiao was challenging him. I think Floyd had the WBC title at the time, so on and so forth. And you know what I say about. And at the time, it was still a fight that was viable within the whole world landscape of the welterweight division. This time around, it's not really a viable fight within the landscape of the welterweight division. But it's like I always complain about Canelo. As long as you don't take the belts with you and hold them hostage, and the sanctioning bodies allow you to hold them hostage, I don't mind guys doing this kind of thing. Let's face it, is it the only time we've seen this? We've seen this time and again. I mean, Leonard did the third fight with Duran and Hearns in 1989.
Andre Ward says that even though he has always been one of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s biggest supporters, the current situation is heartbreaking. He explains that if Floyd had handled his finances wisely, he would now be living comfortably, enjoying the rewards of his investments without stress. Ward stresses that Mayweather had everything needed to become not just a wealthy athlete, but also a highly successful promoter. Instead, careless spending and poor financial choices have left him in debt at this point in life. Ward points out that Floyd's talent and boxing intelligence were unmatched, and it hurts to see such an extraordinary career clouded by mismanagement outside the ring.
Wanted it. He wanted those fights, So, the rematch for Hearns and the third fight with Duran, I think those sold pretty good as well. People got into it. Were they kind of duds? Yeah. The third Duran and Laron fight at the Mirage, people kind of are probably more forgetful about it, but regardless, the nostalgia aspect of it, like the champ said, is going to attract people. It's gonna make people curious. There's also the aspect of it where the new fan base is always curious about the old time fighters, which is why Tyson always gets views even today, because people are always curious about the Mike Tyson mystique, the Mike Tyson effect. So people that weren't able to be alive and wake up the morning of a Mike Tyson fight to know what that feels like, want to feel that today. I promise you, it's nothing like it was in 1989 with Tyson, no matter what you guys want to feel. But regardless, I think people get curious about that. And I think this is going to be sort of the same thing.
Floyd Mayweather earned an astonishing amount from his first fight with Manny Pacquiao, reportedly around $200 million, while Pacquiao took home nearly half of that, roughly $100 million. The fight was among the most highly anticipated in boxing history, attracting global attention from fans, media, and sponsors. The huge earnings came not just from ticket sales, but also from pay-per-view purchases, endorsements, and worldwide interest in the event. Mayweather's ability to pull in such a massive payday solidified his reputation not only as an elite boxer, but also as a shrewd businessman who knows how to maximize his brand.
I'ma just go back to Floyd Mayweather stating that he's going to continue to campaign and come back to the sport as a whole. I'm torn on this. Anybody that has followed me, they know that I'm a big Floyd Mayweather fan as a boxer. I've taken a lot from Floyd Mayweather. I've shouted Floyd Mayweather out. I've defended Floyd Mayweather in terms of how commentators and media members have treated him throughout the years. Even though Floyd Mayweather is responsible for giving y'all a lot of free lunches at these media events to promote fights, the week of the fight, months before the fight, during the promo tour, Floyd Mayweather is responsible for y'all getting media credential at these big fights and getting these free lunches and being a part of a big event. But for years, I've heard people only talk about what Floyd Mayweather wasn't to them, what he did not do.
He reflects that with careful planning and wise decisions, Floyd could have secured long-term stability, letting him keep building his legacy without money worries. Despite these challenges, Ward still honors Mayweather as one of boxing's all-time greats, believing that with proper financial guidance, he could have achieved even greater success both in the ring and in business. Ward says this serves as a warning, showing that even champions need discipline beyond the ropes.
This was a great event and it's generated tens of millions and in many cases hundreds of millions. He should have stopped him. He was boring. He was this. I've always supported and pushed back on that narrative of Floyd Mayweather. Part of that is because of the way Floyd Mayweather goes about his business. He's been filthy rich. He's made his name, his legacy, and a lot of his reputation wasn't just the boxing, it was the money. It's the money man. What I have, what I'm driving, what I'm living in, what I'm flying in. And a lot of people, they don't like that. I don't know if Floyd Mayweather had more supporters for most of his fights or more haters, but regardless of where you fall on that line, Floyd Mayweather made it work for him when many people, promoters included, networks included, early on didn't think that he can do it. But that being said, I got a lot of love for Floyd as a fighter. I've taken a lot from Floyd Mayweather, not
For
personally.
the upcoming rematch, reports indicate that both Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao are set to earn equal pay of $100 million each. This deal reflects a change in negotiation dynamics, likely recognizing Pacquiao's global stature and the importance of a fair split to engage fans. Despite the enormous payouts, both fighters remain focused on their performance in the ring, knowing that exceptional skill drives public interest and, in turn, financial rewards. The rematch is expected to recreate the high-energy, high-stakes environment of their first encounter, with both men benefiting greatly from the event while further cementing their places in boxing history.
Say it's just they're both getting $100 million. If you're presented with a $100 million bag, okay, and you're still good physically, all right, and can still fight, and you feel good, you ain't turning down that bag, bro. You're not. You're gonna say yes to it. All you guys that are on it, okay? Let's just be real for a second. No cap. We're all taking this fight. We're all taking it. You can't blame them to take it. We're all taking it, all right? So I hear both arguments, but it is what it is, right? They're gonna take it regardless. They're prize fighters. They fight for a prize, duh. As Floyd famously said in that 24/7 build-up against Shane Mosley. And they're gonna do what they're gonna do. Now, in terms of why this fight is happening, honestly, I don't know.
Adid Oladipo recently shared his frustration with the ongoing focus on veteran boxing stars, especially Floyd Mayweather. He noted that by the time Mayweather fights again, he will be nearly 49, an age when most boxers have long retired. Oladipo feels that this constant attention on older fighters overshadows the younger generation, who work hard to develop their careers but often struggle for comparable recognition. He argued that many comeback fights are driven more by financial incentives or media deals, like Netflix promotions, than by true competitive spirit.
I said that they, want to put on big, huge events. If you were to grade the type of events they've put on in terms of how serious they are, and when I say serious, I mean like real fights, okay? Like real fights with implications in boxing. you have to give them like a C, honestly. Like, look at the fights they've put on, okay? And if there's any criticism, albeit constructive criticism, towards Netflix, is I feel that they should step up the type of fights they're putting on their platform, because there could be a lot of blowback. There was a huge amount of blowback the first Mayweather Pacquiao fight, okay? You had all this attention that literally the whole sports world and a big part of the world was tuned in to this fight. And the fight was boring, put people to sleep.
As a result, fights featuring up-and-coming boxers can appear ordinary by comparison, attracting far less attention even though they display fresh skill and potential. Fans' fascination with seeing former champions return further skews public interest, limiting opportunities for young fighters to shine. Oladipo stresses the need to make room for the next generation, giving new talent a chance to take center stage and build their own legacies, while veteran fighters like Floyd Mayweather still provide excitement and expertise. He believes the sport should focus on promoting rising stars, ensuring boxing's future receives the attention and respect it deserves instead of constantly relying on past legends.
Like, when's it gonna stop? When are we gonna stop rolling out these old timers? And Floyd is an old timer, people. I think he's gonna be 49 by the time this fight rolls around. When are we gonna stop wheeling them out? Like, let it go. Let the youngsters come through and let them take the shine. Like, it's just getting, honestly, it's getting crazy. And I say all this, I will watch it. Of course I will watch it, because I'm a big Floyd fan and a big Manny Pacquiao fan. But like, the youngsters need their time to shine now. We've got a good group of youngsters. A good group of youngsters. I was in Vegas to watch Ryan Garcia. I looked around the ring. I saw Shakur Stevenson. I saw Keyshawn Davis. I saw Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez. Like, we've got a good bunch. Let them have their shine. Don't need to see this anymore. Honestly, I really don't. Manny Pacquiao is in great shape, right? We saw him against Mario Barrios. He could have been a world champion. We haven't seen Floyd for a while. Obviously, he's been doing these exhibitions. He always looks in shape, but...
That's all for today's video. Make sure to stay tuned for the next one. Our team brings boxing fans the latest updates and verified reports using fully active and trusted sources. While we do use AI to support our research, we always fully comply with YouTube's policies and copyright rules. Our goal is to provide our audience with accurate, informative, and up-to-date boxing news and insights.
I don't know if this fight's going to be a 6-rounder, an 8-rounder, a 10-rounder. I don't know what size gloves they're using. I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know, people. I don't know. It is what it is. Maybe I'm putting too much stock into it. Let them just have their fight. Again, I do want to know what's going to happen with Provodnikov, Pacquiao. I'm guessing that probably is cancelled. Like, if you're Pacquiao, why on earth would you fight Provodnikov when you've got the Mayweather check waiting for you? And if you're Mayweather, same thing. Why would you fight Mike Tyson in the Congo when you've got the Pacquiao check waiting for you? And we are led to believe both are under financial strain. I don't necessarily believe that, but this will make them good money. If they are, they're going to walk away with a nice 8-figure check each. For what will probably be a glorified sparring session. I know Pacquiao's spoken about in the last couple of days, so I'm going to take Mayweather's I don't think we think of it like that.